everyone, and welcome to our journey into Storybook Land. My name is Amy. I'll be your captain and storyteller today aboard the Aurora. For your safety, please remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside of the boat at all times. And please supervise your children so our story doesn't take any unexpected turns. Now, most people experience stories through the pages of a book. But in our case, we're passing through the jaws of Monstro, the same whale that swallowed Pinocchio. But there's no need for worry, because where his tale ends, ours begins, as we are transported to the magical place known as Storybook Land. Our story begins, as many others do, with the words, "Once upon a time." And if you thought old Monstro was scary once upon a time, there lived a big bad wolf in the cave to our left. But who's afraid of a big bad wolf? Well, not the three little pigs who lived across the way, as they built houses of straw, sticks, and of course, wolf-proof brick. Then our story takes a rather strange turn, for just around the corner is the quaint English countryside, that's home to a young girl named Alice. One golden afternoon, her curiosity got the better of her, and she chased the white rabbit down the rabbit hole to Wonderland. Storybook Land is full of fantastic places to inspire storytellers like London Park, where Peter Pan and the Darling Children first flew, but the house of Tinkerbell's pixie dust off to Neverland. Or places of mystery and enchantment like the city of Agrabah, where a young street rat named Aladdin bumped into the Princess Jasmine in the marketplace and stole her heart. Through the power of true love and a little help from a genie, they were married and live in the Sultan's palace to this day. True love is the shining light in all of our stories, like the twinkling stars in the archways above us, where Aladdin and Jasmine first flew, over, sideways, and under, on a magic carpet ride to a whole new world. But where our stories are full of love and light, they have their dark places as well, like the Cave of Wonders just ahead. Legend has it, the treasure inside holds a powerful curse that can only be lifted by releasing the genie of the lamp. From there, he'll grant you 3 wishes. So close your eyes and let's hope one of them comes true. Snow White wished for a safe haven after fleeing the evil queen, and came upon the cozy forest cottage to our right-hand side, home of the 7 dwarves. They offered her shelter and thanks for her kindness. And sometimes you can hear them whistle while they work in the mines towards the back. Wishes are a powerful part of stories like Cinderella's wish to go to the ball. Turning the page to the left is the Blue Roof Chateau, where her wicked stepmother and stepsisters forbade her from attending. Her fairy godmother granted that wish, but when she didn't return home by the final stroke of midnight, Cinderella's carriage turned back into a pumpkin, where it still sits on the bridge to this day. But where magic has its limits, true love has none, and she was reunited with her Prince Charming thanks to a lost glass slipper. As Cinderella herself said, a dream is a wish your heart makes, and wishes often inspire the dreams here at Storybook Land. Whether you dream of your own happily ever after, or simply dream of resting your head on a bed of hilltop quilted flowers, like the ones to our left, inspired by the 1933 Silly Symphony cartoon Lullaby Land. All of the plants here have been enchanted through Tinkerbell's magic, so they never grow up. That's what made this place a favorite of master storyteller Walt Disney, who inspires us to continue telling stories to this day. Classic tales like The Wind in the Willows, featuring memorable characters Molly, Ratty, Angus McBadger, and of course Jane Thaddeus Toad, whose stately manner is coming up on our left-hand side. But I'm sorry, folks, there won't be any sightings of Mr. Toad, as he's off on a wild ride in his motor car, to nowhere in particular. Or newer stories like that of Arendelle, where Sisters Anna and Elsa learned of something much more powerful than ice magic, the power of love. While in an alpine village, a woodcarver named Geppetto wished upon a star, in hopes that his wooden puppet would become a real boy. After saving his father from the belly of Monstro, that wish was granted to Pinocchio by the kind blue fairy. Geppetto's wish is similar to those in many fairy tales. For example, a little mermaid named Ariel, who traded in her fin for a pair of unsteady legs, to follow Prince Ariel to land and become part of our world as a castle on the right. Her story begins in the shadow of her father, King Triton, ruler of the underwater kingdom Atlantica to our left, and ends as all good stories do, with a happily ever after. As we've reached the conclusion to our tale, I'd like to remind everyone to please remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, and fingers in sight of the boat as we approach the dock. Please do not stand until I have counted to 3, so we can all stand up together, and nobody has to end up under the sea. On behalf of all of our storytellers here, I'd like to say thank you for taking part in this journey, and I hope you continue to have a magical and memorable rest of your day here.